Appreciate it. Drivers ready. Marshals on your toes. I'll call you by names. Jeff Sobetski, Tiffany Wells, Tim Chapman, David St. Peter, Corey Heft, Joe Scaramell, Ben Meiler, Frank P., and Felix Harsh. Such a smooth paint scheme for a Harsh name. We are rolling here. Heat number 28. 29 should be going to the technical inspection area. We got excellent volunteers over this weekend. Big thanks to everyone for helping out with the show, particularly the guys working tech. A thankless job. Frank P. opening up 17-2. Tim Chapman a 17-5. Backs it up with a 17-1 out of Tim Chapman. He's going quick. He's looking good in that yellow and orange. Frank P. to the top, 18 and a 10. Chapman 18 and a 12. Sobetski on a 17 flat. Heft 02. Wells 05. Harsh 12. We're approaching that 1 minute mark. Top 5 drivers on top 5 runs. We're setting the pace here in 13.5 four-wheel drive buggy this weekend. We're clear of that 1 minute mark. Frank P. 18 and a 14. Chapman on an 18 and a 15. A little bobble there by Frank. Tim Chapman throwing down the 16-9 to the top. Frank P. on an 18-14. Then Sobetski and Heft on matching 17-01s. Scaramell, St. Peter, and Wells can be covered with a blanket. Then we got Meiler and Harsh, 1:30 in, 3:30 to go. Tim Chapman 3 seconds clear of Frank P. Corey Heft leading the midfield battle. He's battling with Sobetski, Scaramell, and St. Peter. We got 1:45 in. That leaves 3:15 to go in this one. Heat number 28 rolling, 29 getting to tech. Little bobble there by Tim last lap. That's going to give it back to Frank, but it's very close up front. And Jeff Sobetski's starting to get involved. Corey Heft coming screaming from the back. So top 4. Watch it in the roulette wheel. Frank P. breaking my heart in the roulette wheel over there. Rolling double zeros. It's okay. Long race. We got 2:45 to go in this one, drivers. 2:45 to go in this race. Rundown going to be Chapman, Heft, Frank P., Jeff Sobetski, Tiffany Wells, Joe Scaramell, Ben Meiler, David St. Peter, and Felix Harsh. We're halfway there. Tim Chapman, the only one holding on to that 18-lap run. He's going clear over the big table. He's looking smooth and fast. Corey Heft has worked his way up to the second spot. Now he's over the table in that purple and yellow. Frank P. throwing down the anger lap, 17 flat. He's going over that big table right now in the blue and yellow. Give him some room. He's on a flyer. So top 4, 2:10 to go. Chapman, Heft, Sobetski, Frank P. Tiffany Wells starting to get involved. Then Scaramell, Ben Meiler, David St. Peter, Felix Harsh. We're at that 3-minute point. Tim Chapman, 18 and a 5:15, trying to lay down the new hot time. Corey Heft, 17:02, trying to track him down. Frank P. and Tiffany Wells on 07s and 08s. Sobetski on a 10. We got 3:15 in, 1:45 to go, drivers. 1:45 left in this one. Little bobble there by Chapman, going to make it really interesting. He's getting back on his horse, though. He's moving forward. The lineup now, Heft to the top. 17:02 takes Chapman down to a 17:05. Wells on an 07, Sobetski on an 08. Frank P. recovering to a 17 and a 13. Scaramell and Meiler on matching 15s, and so is St. Peter. It's tight across the board, but your leader, Corey Heft, in the purple and yellow, heading into that triple section, looking smooth in that ride. Tim Chapman back to the second spot. Tiffany Wells working her way to the 3. Sobetski in the 4. Frank P. in the 5. We got 1 minute to go in this one, drivers. 1 minute to go, and it's tightening up towards the end. Top 5 drivers on top 5 times. It's Corey Heft trying to shut this one down. Tim Chapman doesn't want it to be done. Jeff Sobetski hot and toe. Jeff throwing down his hot lap last time by. He's getting involved. Top 3 cut very close. Small gap to back to Frank P. Frank P. getting involved after a rough start. Joe Scaramell working his way up from the midfield. Tiffany had a bobble, but she's recovered now. And David St. Peter. We got 35 seconds to go in this one, drivers. 35 seconds to go. Heft 2 seconds clear. Going to try to get the job done. He's all alone in the triple section, working the kiddie table. Looking good. Chapman immediately in front of him on track. 17:02 for Heft. 17:05 for Chapman. 17:08 for Sobetski. Matching 17:08 for Frank P. Frank P. cranking up the pressure as we go on. Little bobble there by Corey Heft. He's trying to get back into the flow. He's got a fast car, that purple and yellow car. He's right on pace, but that's going to give the lead back to Tim Chapman. Time has expired, but the race is not. Everyone's still going. Everyone's still going. Everyone keep running. It's close at the front. We'll call it as it's done. Frankie got one more. Tim Chapman, you're done. Jeff Sobetski, you're done. Everyone else keep going. Felix, you're done. Tiffany, you're done. We're now just waiting for Frank P. Here he comes, and that's going to be time. Winning this one, 17.503, Tim Chapman. Jeff Sobetski in the second spot. Corey Heft going to land third. Scaramell fourth. Frank P. fifth. David St. Peter sixth. Tiffany, Felix, and Ben rounding this out. Top five are the top five now in four-wheel drive 13.5 Buggy.